Hey everyone, Lensman here and welcome to another Let's Try. So I'm going to probably do a short series, two or three episodes probably, of Mashinky. So Mashinky is a transport strategy game about trains. There is an upcoming update that will add vehicles in, but we'll get to that later. The goal is to create your own transport empire on a procedurally generated map. Unique blend of realistic graphics combined with isometric construction mode and a board game like rules. So it's I've played a bit of it. I was very lucky enough, as most of my let's play, well, my first looks and all that sort of stuff, to be given a key for the game by the dev themselves. So it is in early access. It was released onto Steam back in October 2018. It's developed and published by I believe it's pronounced Zelený. And it's, as I said, early access. It's a strategy game. It's a little bit of a twist. So if you've played something like Transport Tycoon or something along those lines, you'll recognise it's similar. But then it has this mechanic that uses coins, or it's sort of an in-game currency, which is pretty cool. You can see here the last update was the 3rd of the 8th, I should say. And we've now got the ability to place down what it calls stamps, so we can now place down pre-built interchanges and stuff like that. But let's hit new game, and we'll give it a bit of a go. This is recommended for your first game. I'm going to make it a bigger map because I did play for a while. Medium, low, yeah, just randomize the seed. No, it's not going to randomize. No, I think you just click this to randomize. Right, cool. Alpine, Wild West, no, we'll do Alpine. Larger map, and let's just hit start. So yeah, I have played a bit of gameplay, probably a couple of hours worth. Let's just, okay, here we go. So these are our quests, and they show up on the left over here. I believe I can pause it here. So early steam age, that's where you start off. You start off right back at the start, steam engines, that sort of stuff, and you do progress as you play through. We're currently only up to the 5th era, and I believe the goal is 7 or 8 eras of vehicle, I guess you should call it. But yeah, let's just step through this stuff, and we'll learn through this basically. Let's go with that. So engineers are said to be close to new developments of the steam engine. This is being fueled by the latest research and planned opening of the first foundry. So to get this done, you need to invest 100 of these gold looking coins and 100 of these black coins. So I believe this is coal, and this is, I don't know, let's have a look here. Because I don't have them, I can't add them. I've only got 2,000 monies. So, this is wood, I think it is. It's like a wood plank. So you get, and then we're going to get these metal ones. So this is steel, wood, coal, steel. So they're a coin based on how you get your industry set up. So here's our welcome. You're the owner of a tiny transport company. To succeed, you will have to build tracks, research, and buy the latest vehicles. Transport goods and passengers. The goal is to build a transport empire and earn as many tokens as possible. Good luck. This is your first quest. Here you'll learn about the different types of quests in Mashinky. When you've completed it, we'll move on to game controls and the basics. So he's going to give us 10 tokens, green tokens, money tokens. Alright. On the left side, you'll see a list of quests, these ones here. And they have different colours, as you might be able to see down the side. We've got a red one, we've got green. So red are era quests. Completing these quests will advance the game to the next era. Yellow are event quests, so big quests which are part of the storyline. These might differ depending on your choices. Green are tutorial ones, and blue are sandbox. These are individually generated tasks on the map. So we're going to get 10 coins for that. And 10 tokens. We're up to 2010. So camera, sort of same deal. Zoom out with the mouse wheel out, zoom in, etc. Hold the middle mouse to rotate, or push Control and move your mouse. You can move the right mouse button to move around, or it's the W, A, S and D keys. So well done. In Mashinky you can collect various tokens based on money, wood, coal, iron and more. Each time you progress to a new era, you'll unlock a new token. There's another 30. So, well done, you've completed the task. Try the other terrain tools too, then collect your reward. So there's terrain tools in here. So this is construction mode. Let me just close this for a moment. It's two different modes. You've got like the 3D mode, where you can come right down to tree level, and let's see if we can find a town. Let me... a town around here somewhere? Here's a town. It's a hut. So we can go right down to ground level and we can have a look around. Cool. And then you can go to 2D or isometric mode, I should call it, which will show you all the things on the map. And one thing I'm going to actually do, which I don't know if I can, let's see. Options, sound. Let's turn that off. All right. So we can move items around, we can move people, we can move wood, coal, and then we have the destination of a toolworks. So toolworks requires planks, coal, and we're going to get 2 wood coins or tokens and 1 coal token. We get wood from here, and then it needs to go to a sawmill, and then from the sawmill back to the toolworks. So to start off, we need to kind of find some stuff near each other, and this probably isn't that bad. We've got some villages nearby, we've got some coal here, because this will require coal. This is actually quite a nice place to start. This stamp one we'll use later, because it's about, well, have a look, there's all these different stamps you can use. These things are cool, because what it allows you to do is place down a, and so I'll zoom right in. So you've got one way in and 2 ways in and 2 ways out, but it's all got signals, so you can have 2 trains coming in and out at once, which is very cool. So one thing we can do, junctions, you got single rail, etc. So these are stamps. It'll come in handy soon. All right, it's the first line it wants us to do. We're going to have to do it somewhere else. So it wants us to build a line between Hull and Walsall. That's not too bad. So it wants us to build this, and we want to put down a station. The station just needs to be in the hatched area here, and I'm going to build one 4 long, and then I'm going to come over this side, and I'm going to build one 4 long, and then we're going to build some rail between the two. Just so happens they're at the same level. Nice. It's going to want us to build a depot, and you can, if we go to depot, it says here, so push your middle mouse button, it'll rotate the actual image. But for the case of this, I'm gonna, let's go, I don't know, I don't want it to be too far away. That'll do. And we can build rails either side if we need to. Alright. Wants us to, let's just move this out of the way, wants us to open the engines tab and select the 260 Porter, which will run at 40 mile an hour and be able to pull 168 tons. And it's going to cost us 40 money tokens. If we had wood tokens, we'd be able to use this one, but we don't. So let's buy one of them. It then wants us to go to the wagons tab and buy 3 Pullmans. 1, 2, 3. That's our first railway line, and it wants us, if I just hit go, train window, you can just start, because there's only 2 places to go, it'll just go between those 2. If you want to place a certain direction, so say you had 3 stations, you can make them go between 3 spots by using orders. You can go I want to go here, and then I want to go here, basically. Let's hit start. We can go down. We can go down to 3D mode. Let's get rid of this for a moment. Now a little train will come out. And the detail alone in this 3D mode is quite impressive. There's our little train. Let's just follow it down the track, and I'm just trying to do this without making it too headachy for you. He's pulling away from my camera. Alright, so basically you can ride on board the trains, which is another cool feature. I think it's this one. You can change cameras. Play the whistle. So, pretty cool little feature. You can look around where you're standing. We'll get to teleport to the other end of the station. Hang on. There will be people getting on. Away we go again. You can move down carriages. And again, look around. So yeah, very, very cool little feature of the game. But you can only view in this map mode. You can't do any building. So to build, you push spacebar, switch in and out. So this one's finished. We're going to get 100 coins and 100 money tokens and 20 wood tokens. Alright, so the next thing it wants us to do is transport 50 passengers. So we're currently transporting 5, and the train itself will only carry 24. So I'm going to speed this up just a little bit, and it'll take a little bit of time, but it will go backwards and forwards, and you'll see, let me just see little people from the town, and you're getting money. There they go, all the people going in. And you'll get money based on what's on there. So at the moment we're going to get, I don't know, what's this? 3.5 maybe. And it costs money to run your train. It costs tokens to run your train. So it'll take 1 token and it'll fill up this bar, and then it'll slowly work its way down until it needs to take another token. So we're getting a bit of cash here. We've moved 20 people, and you can see that they're generating people. The more people you move, the bigger the town will grow. So I think this is 50 spaces. You'll get 1 coin per person moved 50 spaces. I think that's how that works. So we've moved 15. Every 500 you'll get a new house. You can also build extensions onto the towns themselves, but I think we get to that during our setup here. So we're about to hit the 50. Let's close these windows. There you go. There's another 100 money tokens. So, terrain. Let's just take that. Terrain. The terrain tools obviously are in here. We can raise the terrain, we can bulldoze, we can lower, and we can level, flatten the terrain out. It all costs tokens. This one here is about building your own industries. And I think you've only got a couple unlocked at this point. Right, that train's going okay. It wants us to use a stamp. Kind of don't want to use a stamp, just because it'll cost money. But this one here, we can rotate this. We could drop this into here, and it will give us a passing lane if you wanted to put 2 trains on here. At the moment we've got 5. How many we got at the other end? It's 4, so it's not too bad. It's 4 people waiting. We're bringing 24 in the train. There goes another whole bunch. So we've got 15 people waiting. If you needed to increase the amount of people on the amount of trains on here, you could put little passing lanes, and then the trains will, it's a little bit hard, you can see by the arrows. they'll go, if they're going to the right, they'll come to the track nearest to us. If they're going to the left, they'll go to the track at the top. That's a nice little way of boosting the amount of trains on one bit of track. Alright, so to go to the next one, we need to get coal coins. Tokens. I keep calling them coins, and I do apologise for that. We need to get these guys. To get these, we need to move resources. And one of those resources is coal. Let's look around. We've got coal. I think I'm going to go back to that little area where we were before, which was here. Alright, let's zoom down here. Let's get some building done. We're going to move wood from here to here, and then we're going to move planks from here to here, and then we're going to move coal from here to here. Alright, so let's get underway. I'm going to use the stamp for the for the double and place that over here. Right. I'm also going to use it. Yeah, that'll be okay. I want to use it here. And then this one down. That's 2 rails in. 2 for a single. Because we've now got a new task of delivering logs. I really only need like the 1 train down here. I think I'm just gonna... Oh, I could probably claim that because we used the stamp, right? Alright, let's just build a station. Station there. And we're going to connect this up here somewhere. Because if I don't join these 2 back together, we're not going to get trains coming in. So I've been playing around a little bit with the game in terms of getting things correct. I'm wondering whether I'm just gonna ditch this. That was probably the wrong thing to use this early in the game. Let's put it that way. Because this early in the game, we're not worried too much about multiple trains coming into the station, so we're just going to do the same up here, I think. Although, yeah, let's just get rid of what we got. Alright, let's go from here to there. And that's terrible. And then let's build a station. Yes, there's a reason I'm doing this. I want to go from here. Come on. Like that. Alright. Don't think I can get this in both. Interesting if I could. It's only going to cost me 50. You know what? I'm going to do this. Get rid of that one. Let's put that there. And I'm going to build just make it so we can only have one in there. Alright, let's train for these 2 tracks, and this one's got its own up here. Okay, so let's build first train. Engine, one of these guys, and we're going to give it wagons that can move wood. 1, 2, 3. 3 do. Cool. You are going to go here to here. Done. Yep, cool. New engine. This guy. Wagon. Planks. 1, 2, 3. You are going to go from here to here. Now you can make it so they fill. Wait until fully loaded. I think I can. Back. Let's get rid of that one, and then we go here. Okay. And start. Close them off. We've already got 21 wood coming back, and there's a fair bit of wood down here. This guy should wait. Oh, no, apparently not. Maybe the waiting for full will be at the other side. I don't know, whatever. It'll unload up there and hopefully work itself out. Okay, let's build a new engine here. We're going to give it wagons that can do coal. These cost the wood tokens. They can carry 9, and they're only a little bit heavier, but they are a little bit longer as well. So you need to toss up what you want to do and whether you have the coins for it. So I'm just going to go put 5 of these guys on. I'm just going to let him go because he really... You go from here and here and ignore your next signal. It was like it was detecting that this bit was part of its track as well. Alright, so every time it brings wood in, you see the wood go over here, and we're going to get some wood tokens for it. So for every 4, we get 2 tokens. It pushes it over in lots of 4. And then every time we bring coal back, so up here should be okay. Got 79 waiting, it can carry 30 in one hit, so it's going to do a full train load. Yep, there we go. Full train load and away it goes again. Now, there are some things that we can do to make the loading and unloading quicker. So you can see this guy's sitting there waiting. And yeah, the full load thing doesn't seem to work. Not sure why. Slow. Okay. That's odd. Sure. Let's just give rid of that. Anyway. Let's go back to where we were. That's the... How are we doing here? 15, 28. I may need to put either a second train or we're going to need another carriage. We may come back and put a second train up there. Alright, let's go back down here. Alright, so we have lots of coal, and we're getting coal tokens. So we now have 9 tokens. That next one it needed was, we needed 100 of each. And then the log one, we've got 63 so far of the 100. So, these logs up here, it's 12 in the station at the moment. We're getting very close. This next load will finish that one up. So it takes them a little bit of time to load at a station. So what we can actually do is I've just clicked on the station and do an extension. And I wonder if we've actually got the money to be able to do it. Got this freight station here. So once we get the coins, tokens, see here the freight station will load 200% faster and hold 50% more So at the moment the max that this place can hold seems to be 200. And so we'd be able to hold 300 once we do that upgrade. But it's going to require the wood tokens. Let's go... Oh, this should be coming up to its finish. There we go. Yep, cool. So we're going to get 100 money tokens for that. And now it wants us to deliver timber. So we've already got that underway. Timber is happening. 16 going up there now. There are also extensions that we can do to the industries. So if you've got the money, you can put, say, this one here for 30 wood tokens. We can go, basically, one more log will give an extra plank. So we'll do 4 logs for 3 planks. Same here, we've got 2 logs for 1 plank. There's all these different 4 logs, 3 planks, but you need the iron tokens. So lots of different upgrades, and depending on the industry. I believe the town, I know town can have extensions too, but I think not yet. Stations as well. We've got the coal one has popped up as well. The coal's happening at the same time. So if we go back to our stations over here. If we go here and we go extensions on the station, we can do a waiting room. Loading speed is faster. They can hold heaps more, and the catchment area is bigger. So I can do that one. And we can place the item down. And it will spread the area of catching people. And now we can hold 1,000 people at the station. Apparently it accepts 5 and rewards with 14, whatever. But yeah, it'll load faster. And they can hold another 500 people there. So, same deal, if we've got the money, you can do restaurants, so you'll get more money per transport. Signal box, coal hopper, maybe they're all up into the iron coins. Alright, let's head back. And we can rename things too. These guys, let's watch this load, see how quick it is this time. Empty, full. And we're gonna get 16.3 money tokens for the transport of that. Probably wouldn't hurt to give them another wagon. Maybe we can put another one of these on. Let's do this. Let's add a coach car. You please go to the depot. And go. Hopefully we can still pull. Yeah, look at the weight. Not a bad amount. Wouldn't want to go too much more because it'll slow the train down. And we can still do 40, and we can now carry 39 passengers. So there we go, 39 people in. We're now going to get 26.5 money tokens per transport of a full train. Wood and coal is doing alright. Again, we could probably get some more carriages on here. Everything seems to be progressing quite well. I could set up another loop with some people and we could start looping this around, or I could bring in more coal. Alright, now you have enough money, you can build your first extension for your depot. Click on the depot and click on the extension tab. So we've got, where's the people one? If I come up here, I click on the depot, you can do extensions here too. You can put a locomotive works in, and you can build faster locomotives. So there's different ones that you'll come across. I'm not going to do that straight away because I'm trying to go for this. Get up to that next level. I'm going to get 20 coins for this. We're getting close. So that. Stats, operating costs. So we're doing alright. We've transported 285 people in 1922 alone. We're only in August. Oh, that's today. No, what? Oh, that's the build number. What am I talking about? Where is the clock around here? Oh, here. 1923. So we're still in. We're in August 23, and we're at 206 already. So I think this year is going to be a lot more. Hopefully, it won't cost us more to run the train. That's pretty decent. 200 odd people. So these trains, what have we got? We've got a 6 here now. If I click on here, 335 and 500, 42, 600. So they've obviously gotten the new house. And the town has expanded a little bit. Alright. Okay, so we are over our wrapping up point. As I said, I'm thinking of doing this, well, this will be like a let's try, just sort of a mini series. And we'll play through a little bit, I guess until we get to a roadblock, let's call it that. But for now, thanks everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Leave your comments down below. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. I don't generally tend to ask for that, but it's there on the screen all the time, anytime you want to hit it. And I'll see you next time. Bye now.